Zion National Park is renowned for its stunning red rock cliffs, deep canyons, and emerald green Virgin River. The park boasts a diverse landscape, from lush valleys to towering sandstone, which create a dramatic backdrop for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. The iconic areas such as Angel's Landing and the Narrows have approachable ways to enjoy them and take photos without going to the extremes. And on top of that, I'll show you the best leisurely hikes to enjoy the park at your own pace. In this video, I'll show you some of my favorite approachable hikes, why I like them, and give you a few tips too to make sure you have a great time. Number 1. Riverside Walk. The Riverside Walk is a paved and mostly flat trail that follows the Virgin River and offers beautiful views of the canyon walls. It's a perfect option for a leisurely stroll and immersing yourself in the serene beauty of Zion's iconic canyon without any strenuous hiking. You can enjoy the sounds of the river and the lush vegetation along the way, making it a peaceful and enjoyable experience. This is easy to get to the starting point, whether you drive or take the shuttle. The trail is mostly flat, well paved, and is approachable at just over 2 miles. It looked very accessible to me when I went. So I think strollers, walkers, and wheelchairs will be okay, but use your own judgment. When I went, there were benches and shade along the way too. Sitting down for a few minutes will let you take in the ambiance, see wildlife like squirrels and birds, and get to see the ferns, moss, and wildflowers. Number 2. Emerald Pools. Emerald Pools consists of a choose-your-own level hike. The lower Emerald Pool is the most accessible section and is about half a mile from the start. When I visited, the trail was well paved, very wide, and flat. It takes you to the base of a beautiful waterfall that cascades into a shallow pool, surrounded by lush vegetation. It's a great spot for taking in the sights and sounds of nature, and you may even spot some wildlife along the way. Emerald Pool is about another half a mile from the lower Emerald Pool, and this hike starts to go up. The trail is still paved but becomes steeper in some sections. This section offers a higher vantage point, providing panoramic views of the surrounding canyon and the lower Emerald Pool below. The middle Emerald Pool itself is smaller than the lower Emerald Pool but still offers a serene and picturesque setting. The last section, Upper Emerald Pool, is the most difficult section and is less approachable. There are switchbacks and steep sections. Some sections are not paved and you need to watch your footing. If you're up for a challenge, go for it. Number 3. Weeping Rock. Weeping Rock is a unique and beautiful rock alcove located in Zion National Park, known for its weeping appearance. The Weeping Rock Trail is a short and accessible hike that takes you to this natural wonder, offering a refreshing and memorable experience. The Weeping Rock Trail is less than a half-mile round trip from the trailhead, and the trail is paved and mostly flat. The hike starts at the Weeping Rock shuttle stop. As you walk along the trail, you'll be surrounded by the stunning scenery of Zion National Park, including towering sandstone cliffs, vibrant vegetation, and the peaceful sound of water. As you reach the end of the trail, you'll come across the Weeping Rock Alcove, which appears to weep as water seeps through the porous sandstone cliffs and drips down from the ceiling. The water comes from rain and melting snow. The water droplets create a refreshing mist that falls gently from the alcove. This provides a cool and refreshing experience. Combined with good shady areas, makes this a recommendation, especially during hot summer days. Number 4. Paris Trail. The Paris Trail is a scenic and accessible paved trail that winds along the Virgin River in Zion National Park. The trail is about 3.5 miles round trip and is open year-round. This is my favorite back pocket trail at Zion because of its location and approachability. You can start at Zion Canyon Scenic Drive or at the north end of Springdale and go as far as you want. There are stunning views of the surrounding red rock cliffs and the lush vegetation along the riverbanks. It's very flat and smooth, making it wheelchair accessible and suitable for strollers or bicycles. I also saw people walking their dogs and lots of deer. I went after dinner in Springdale and it was great. Both sunrise or sunset are good times to enjoy the bubbling and tumbling water, which the trail is named for. You'll get to cross over the river several times for great views of the water too. Number 5. Big Bend Viewpoint. Okay, this isn't really a hike at all. Big Bend Viewpoint is a stop on the shuttle that lets you get the best views without any crazy extreme hiking or rock climbing. The best shortcut in the park. And when I went, it was stop number 8 on the shuttle. At different areas of the viewpoint, you can see the Great White Throne, Angel's Landing, and the Virgin River. By using my shortcut, you can get great photos of Angel's Landing without the dangerous hike or needing to make reservations that you may not be able to get. There is even a trail to get to the river from the viewpoint. If you're lucky, you can see falcons, turn around and see condors, and turn and see extreme hikers rock climbing too. Number 6. The Narrows. The Narrows is one of the most unique and iconic hikes in Zion National Park. Stunning slot canyons and dramatic scenery. It is a hike unlike any other, and you can go at your own pace and as far as you want. If you're more adventurous, you can go further, wading and sometimes swimming through the Virgin River, which flows through a narrow gorge with towering sandstone walls on either side. I went further out than the trail and was able to cool down on a hot day in crystal clear, knee-deep water. The hike begins at the Temple of Sinawava, which is the last stop on the Zion Canyon shuttle, and proceeds upstream along the Virgin River. The trail is a mile long, very wide, and paved. It looked in good condition, and I think wheelchairs, walkers, and strollers will be okay to get to the viewpoint at the end. This point is extremely safe and accessible. If you choose to go off trail and further up the river, make sure to take care of yourself. It's usually safe, but because of rain upstream, it's possible for the area to flood. This is called the Narrows for a reason. And people have been killed by flash flooding when you go further up in the narrow canyon. Hiking around Zion National Park is amazing. This park is great because there are so many diverse levels of trails from friendly to extreme. Mix and match for your perfect trip. Like a lot of national parks, there is a significant elevation change. So remember, there are big temperature changes too. Snow in the mountains, but roaring hot in Springdale Village. As always, folks, bring sunscreen, water, snacks, and a flashlight or headlamp can help out too. Please, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Send over comments with your tips and reviews for Zion National Park. Or let me know what else you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.